tons of this thing. So I look at how many farmers that can give me that. So I go to the farm, the community, they bring back the equivalent of what I've given them. Then I have the first right to purchase from them. So once I'm in the farm, it's a different ball game. Okay, so I think everybody can go into farming in that way. Like I said, quite a number of us were trained with Gary money, with maize money, but we don't want anything to do with that now. But again, the bottom line is that whatever you do, you still have to eat at least 2 square meals in a day.
2 square meals in a day as against the normal 3 square meals in a day. So the Jaya, I guess, yeah. Now let's look at, beside that, I'm told that livestock is another major source of income, but also very, very capital intensive. Yeah. What do we do, doctor, to get out of this?
Livestock, people talk about ranching today, and I want to tell you something that, look, it's enough we start, just talk, cheap talk. We should be able to go back to the ground. Livestock, across the world, is done by way of ranching. So what do we expect? Have a dedicated land, okay, that you put your breeds of cattle that can do good meat and that can do good milk. So once you have that, anybody can go into livestock farming, including you. So once you are able to have that, you be able to get the right grass to feed them with.
Do we have this grass available, doctor?
No, anything can be, the way God made the world is so that whatever you need, God made it available in one way or the other. I mean, today, the last Audogbe was talking about bringing grass from Brazil. I think that's not necessary.
Any longer.
Okay? So I think our cattle are breeding. So we can do, there's a folder technology that can enable you to grow maize to become folder to feed. It's very nutritious. So it's for us to think inward. So livestock is possible, is doable, and ranching, we should take it out from daily talk to daily practice. Rustling is there. It's a major headache because most of my clients that I've dealt with, just overnight, their cattle walks away from the farm, and we cannot trace that. And that comes back to the insecurity that we talk about again.
Yeah, but some of these livestock, let's look like birds. That I am told that the cost of raising them, the feeds, is quite expensive.
Yeah.
And then sometimes a lot of people fold up their businesses because they can't afford to keep these birds.
So you're talking about poultry now.
Yes.
Yeah, poultry, I mean, the poultry, there is broiler, or there are broilers, and there are layers. So when you talk about broiler, it takes just about 2 months to raise a day-old chick to a table size, which is about 2 to 3 kg. Okay? So what you're doing is the base of what they eat is maize. Okay? And humans are also looking for that for that maize now. So why don't we have a program that will produce enough maize for both animal and the birds? So once that will help to crash down the price. So I think when it comes to local production of broiler or layer, it's within our reach because the major thing there is about maize production. So once you have enough maize, you get the right soybean that we have, then you have the bone meal. So those are the concentrates that you feed together in the formula to be able to feed this bird with. But again, let's not forget that for you to grow that maize, you also now require fertilizer that you have to import from somewhere. Forest now comes in. So it's a gamut of issues that are grounded together.
Doctor, I don't know the last time you bought an egg.
The egg in a crate is about 3,500 now. I was at the pharmacy day before yesterday, and somebody was trying to buy, had 1,000 naira. So he bought 2 bread. Bread had moved from, bread is now around.
2 bread for 1,000 naira?
No. 1 bread is a 1,000.
Plus?
Yeah, 1,600.
Okay.
So he bought 2. That comes to that. Then the change, he now use it to buy 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
Well, that's about 600 naira.
I think an egg is more than 30 naira. Yeah?
150 naira.
150 naira.
For one egg.
For one
a
egg.
crate is about
Oh
3,500
my
thereabout.
God. Doctor, where did we get it wrong as a country?
Where did we get it wrong?
Yeah, because you can't imagine that an egg will go for 150.
Inconsistency of government policy.
Why must it be government? Why should all of us focus on government?
Yeah.
Can the private sectors succeed without the influence of government?
Yeah, there is the microeconomy, there is the macroeconomy. So macroeconomic has to do with aggregation of all the factors of productions that help you to produce at the end of the day. And the government determines the policy. If government says tomorrow that dollar should be 100 naira, so be it. So there are some things beyond the private sector. Okay, so and that's where government. So there must be a handshake between governments and the private sector going forward.
Doctor, we're about going, but let's get to meet you more than this. Doctor, at your leisure, at the leisure time, what does Mr. Sunday Ajayi do for a living? Does out of the farming work?
Yeah, I'm a trainer, I'm a consultant, and I'm a farmer. Okay. So on a typical day, I am there doing my work. Okay. I have over 20 people working with me directly. And, you know, I have to be here today. Early this year, I came up with a strategy of how to, you know, get the staff to do their own bits of the job to free me up a bit, because every day I get home around 10 p.m. and my wife, day before yesterday, we had to quarrel because of the
you
time.
You have a new timetable now.
So, we teach stress management, so I try to find time. Saturday, I don't go to work. Sunday, after our fellowship, I stay at home. Then I find time to relax a bit, which is very, very important, because again, if you stress yourself to the point of death, what the people will do is just 1 minute silence, and the world continues. So I'm encouraging every entrepreneur to find time to take time off.
So when you're on the farm, are you the type of farmer with a tie, like what we're saying? We want to know how active you are in the farm.
In the farm, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe when you go to social media handle, you'll see when I'm in the farm. So, of course, going to the farm, you don't have to be with tie.
Okay.
But again, I think we should have a uniform for farm. Just as a doctor has the white that he takes to the theater.
Tell me, are you happy to be a farmer, doctor?
Wow. Incidentally, my first degree was agricultural economics, second degree agricultural economics. But at the point in time, you know, in the time where everybody wanted to work in a bank.
Yes.
So that was what took me off then. But I now ask myself, look, why did I even read this agric? Okay, so we have a number of clients, they are in the ICT world. They make a lot of money, and they want to come back to say, okay, let's come back to agric. So agric is basic for everyone. So I think there's something we call one man, one product. Every human being should have a farm at the back of his house, so that when you are relaxing, you can move around that farm. I mentioned vegetable farm. Fit. Yeah, and keep fit.
My guest has been Dr. Ajayi of Sunday. Godfrey has been with us on the program this beautiful day, finding an answer to the national issue, food on the table for Nigerians. Dr. Sunday, I want to say a very big thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
And I don't know when next you will invite us to come to the farm, because some of us want to be farmers. Is there still space?
Very, very much. The sky is wide enough for all the birds to fly without them colliding. So yeah, anytime, any day. Like I said, one man, one farm.
One man, one farm. Sunday Ajayi Godfrey has been our guest on today's edition of the program, Midday Discourse on Global TV here in Abuja. It's a man who has trained over 20,000 women and youths across the country, and is currently doing it to ensure that we have all that we need as far as food on the table is concerned. Doctor, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Clayton.
Midday Discourse returns tomorrow, same time, same station, right here in Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. My name is Agba Clinton. Thanking you for finding time to be with us on today's edition of the program. Until then, One man, one food. You heard it from my guest. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.